Hello everybody, it's Toad from New Headbox and welcome to your 28th HTML tutorial. Now guys, in the last tutorial that I was presenting the way how can you build a simple structure of the website using a table. Now in this tutorial guys, I will teach you very short intros and give you some tips to CSS. CSS, of course, I mean Cascading Style Sheets. And there are a couple of ways how we can start using the Cascading Style Sheets, and you will write it within a few moments. You will see how we can practically apply them and use them. So guys, now a couple of things how the style sheets can be used. There are three ways how we can do it, and those ways are simple inline styles, internal style sheet, which will be inserted in the HTML document, what we have been doing before a couple of times, and using an external style sheet. So let's go ahead guys, and I will show you how to do it. Okay, so first of all, what we're gonna need to tell our browser that we are using some sort of a styling for our website. And this is the way you do it, guys. You just insert these values in the style tag, and that's how you tell your browser that you are going to change the style of your content in your website. So by entering the, let's say, color, and let's put green. By default I'm entering the H1, but I want to have H3 which is a little bit smaller font. Okay, so let's go and enter H4, enter the brackets, curly brackets as they say, and put the color that we want to be. Okay, let's put, I suggest brown. Okay, and then let's put a paragraph and curly brackets, color, and let's put some livelier color, let's say red. Okay guys, now we have to put the closing tag for style as well. Style, and guys, always remember one thing, that all of the style tag has to go in the head, basically in the head. So what I did here is basically a little bit wrong, so I have to cut the entire code and paste it right in here. So what we have to do, we have to tell our browser that this is the head, because that's where the styling of the website goes in, and put the closing tag. And now in the body we have to, of course, put the heading 3, heading 4, and paragraph. So I'm just copying it. This is the heading 3. Then we'll put the 4, and then let's put the closing tag, and let's copy an entire sentence, and we're gonna change only the number here, save it, and let's put paragraph, right? And this is a paragraph. Okay guys, so now we should get the full styling of the two headings and paragraph that we've entered. So let's just go ahead and test it. There we go guys. So you see that first heading we styled and told our browser that it should use the predefined color, which was green, then the brown for heading 4, and the red for a paragraph. So this is the basic how you can use Cascading Style Sheets inline, guys. And then by inline I mean simply entering the code in the HTML document. Now the second way, guys, how we can use the styling is simply telling our browser that we would like to enter external style sheet. And how you can do that? It's quite, well, very simple, guys. In fact, we take them, enter a couple of more parameters in the tag of style, and we have to tell our browser that we are using the style sheet. And then we have to tell our browser, of course, the name of the style sheet, because since it's going to be a external file, it has to be defined very precisely. So href style, and the extension of the style of Cascading Style Sheet is CSS as well. So what we do here, we enter the code, and then guys, remember that how you can do that, how you can create the CSS file, is by taking simple new blank sheet of a Notepad++. Then we would go for cutting this entire code, pasting it right here, Ctrl S, and let's go ahead and save it as a style, the same way we've named our external style sheet in the HTML document. So there you go, guys, style CSS, that's how it is supposed to be named. So now it's saved as CSS, CSS file with extension CSS, and now we have HTML document with an external style sheet. So let's go ahead and save it. And now, according to algorithm, we shouldn't lose any style in our HTML once we refresh it, because I've saved it, I've changed the source of the code for the style of the heading 3 and heading 4 and paragraph, and I've placed it in a separate file. So now my browser is reading the code and recognizing that there's an external style sheet. And remember, guys, that the style sheet has to stay in the same folder where you have placed your project, HTML project. So let's go ahead and refresh it, and if we refresh it and nothing changes, that means we did not make any mistakes. So let's go ahead. And I made some mistakes. As you can see, that colors are gone. So let's go ahead and check what it is. I'm getting the... Okay, boys and girls, let's take out the white space, although it shouldn't be white space sensitive, but let's go ahead and take it out. And there is something wrong with it. We shouldn't be putting this, but I'm just testing. Yeah, it doesn't change. Okay, boys and girls, I'm not gonna stop it because I want you to see me making mistakes. I'm only human. Okay, it's not working, and I really don't get where I made a mistake. Let's check the style sheet, type text CSS, href style CSS. Okay. Okay. Yes, guys, I can see. We have to make not in the style anymore. That's the part that I forgot to change. This is the link that we have to enter. This is a different tag already because we are placing a link to external file. So we have to change into the link once we are placing this external file for styling. So let's go ahead and refresh it now, and now everything is working. So there you go, guys. You saw some production malfunction, and you saw that I made a mistake too. So remember that you can use the either inline CSS code, or you can use it in the external cascading style sheet, just like we did a few moments ago. So guys, I hope that you learned the first intro to CSS and how to use it with HTML. And in my next tutorial, I'm going to be covering the next exciting and really interesting topic for advanced HTML course part. So thanks for sticking with me, guys. Hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next tutorial.